No, I'm just kidding. But what's up, everybody? I just need to do a quick video about the incident that happened last night down here in Deer District, and they can't see nothing. And also what they had did, like they canceled the watch party for Game 7.
Shut that down, or you're gonna have that overpowering.
Happy? See, now I lost my train of thought. I was in the zone. But yeah, your chestnuts.
Please note my body moved and my titties stayed where they were though at that point. That's when you know your boobs are big. You shimmy. Look, I'm shimmying. My boobs are staying still, and it's the rest of me that's moving. My tits are like, we're too big for that bullshit.
Rock solid.
You ain't lying. Anyway, you were talking about the events downtown, but the Bucks canceling their viewing party.
Right, because it happened like a block away from the district. Like there was people that saying like they got guns. I'm thinking like they had metal detectors. Like they ain't gonna let nobody do that. So I just played it off. Then it was like a big police presence in the area. It's like, okay, I'm still gonna stay till the game's over.
And
so
then you had wife panicking, calling you up.
Yeah, while I was waiting at the bus stop.
No, I was calling before then.
There you were. I probably couldn't hear the phone because my phone wasn't acting right. Otherwise, I would have done some recordings down there.
Downtown, it's hit and miss as to whether your phone works. So.
Right. But yeah, the incident was a block away from the Deer District, like on 3rd Street. And all that stuff was happening. So what they're gonna do? They put out a curfew for today, tomorrow, and Monday. Especially they got like for people that's like 18, 19, and 20 that's hanging around, or even teenagers that's just hanging around the Deer District. So they got that going on. They canceled the watch party. And now, like, the news are making it like a big thing about, for this. Last year it was a success and all that, and they only had like one incident, especially during the NBA Finals, and it just sucks that people ruin things, and like that's why Milwaukee is kind of behind on stuff because of people just don't know how to act right. It's sad. It's not a race thing. It's like, don't put it all on just like black people or anything like that. Just put on everybody, because they got everybody down there like throwing cans and stuff like that too, like college kids. So it's not just like with the shooting and stuff. It's just like some of the kids don't know how to act, especially college kids. Just ridiculous. I understand why they was canceling Game 7. I wasn't going to go down there anyway because, like, I was going to wait until they make it to the next round just to go down there. But I know there's some people saying, like, oh, they shouldn't have this stuff down here because Milwaukee's always be in the media. It's everywhere. Like, things happen everywhere. You can't just blame, like, one city because this happened and this happened. It could happen anywhere else, too. It's just like you're over there complaining about what's going on and you're not part of the solution with this situation. So if you're gonna be you're gonna be complaining about it, you're part of the problem. And might as well just, leave. Like, I know there's still like some of us that don't deserve this, because there's still like nice people out there that don't, that just chilling, relaxing, and whatever, just watching the game. But then again, you got like some people that just down there just to be down there and not even thinking about the game or anything like that. Just, down just having fun. And, there's some people that, don't give a care about the game. They just there to have fun and whatever. So, like, I'm going to put this on Facebook too, and like, just talking about it. And, like, it's not a big deal. Like I said, it's not a big deal that they canceled the watch party for Game 7 because, people just don't know how to act. They really don't. And why do you think we don't get like half of the stuff? Ooh, that's some okay. That's why we don't get half of the stuff down here as everybody else does, because we know this is like the biggest city in the state, but it's a small marketplace and people don't know how to act. But it's not just like everybody to blame and stuff like that. You're stuck in a system in here that, people have to, hustle to make money, but the wrong way. So it's not just like, there's people don't know how to act, and there's people that, just, why bring to a gun down there just to what? Like, if you're bringing a gun down there, you're the one asking for trouble. Trouble's going to happen because of that. And, there's still going to be people like going through bars and stuff, like watching the games and stuff like that. It's just ridiculous. Now, if they lose tomorrow, I'm blaming it on the people that don't know how to act. Yeah, I'm blaming it on y'all. Although it has nothing to do with y'all, but then again, it's like God punishing us to like, we can't have nice things because y'all just can't act, don't know how to act. But also, you dealing with a state that's like behind in, especially you got people working like minimum wage of 7 something an hour, and you got some of these jobs that, that's actually, increasing their wages, and you got some jobs that isn't. So, and there are some people that, they still looking for jobs and stuff like that after like COVID hit, and yeah, it's just crazy. But I'm glad they did, caught the people that was responsible for it. So they did caught that right away. So I'm glad they did that. But don't just blame it on one city. Like, it happens everywhere. Don't say, oh, you're gonna go to Los Angeles and stuff and it's like good out there. And like, it's bad there too. Like, it could be bad anywhere. It's like how you treat your community and how you are as a person. It just astounds me that, we can't have nice things because people don't know how to act. Like, just instances they would have had something like this in the 90s and stuff like that. They had like a lot of things that was going on, they had like, teenagers, like they go to the movies or they have like a club for them until, whatever. And they had something going on for like teens and kids. They don't have that anymore. They really don't. And that's what's missing, like, talking to our youth. And I'm talking about like some people in their 20s and stuff too. Like, although, they got like, bars and stuff like that. But, they got like some people showing off and some people just asking for trouble. That's what it is. They're just asking for trouble. It just really don't make any sense. I was going to talk about the game, but that incident just made me like so mad last night. It just didn't make any sense that people will act that way, bring guns and all that stuff, and everybody else is like trying to have a good time just watching the game, win or lose. Like, I'm still a Bucks fan, but I'm just not a fan of people that just act like idiots. I'm really not. You feel good now?
Yes, I do. Ooh.
But just overall, like, not the people in this city needs to change. This whole state needs to change. Like I said, it's not just like people, out here shooting and like trying to hustle on the side because like they're not making enough money and stuff like that. This state is behind. It really is behind, like I was saying, with everything.
Well, and there's still that real, I'm thinking only of Milwaukee, but there still is that racial divide.
Right.
Whereas we could have shootings go on, and we do have shootings go on this side of town all the time, and everyone's like, it's the north side.
Right.
Yet shooting downtown, oh my God, shut this down, shut that down, do this, do that. Mm-hmm. But it's like, okay, this side of town, what is it? Screw them? Screw everybody? We don't see cops going around here. When the mayor and the DA and all that lot do their walk around the neighborhoods, they don't come up this way. I've never seen an alderman walk around here.
Right.
Never seen an alderman walk around here.
Except when he wants your vote.
Yeah. So where are you guys? Where are you?
Well, yeah, this is like getting ridiculous. This is like, when it comes to winter, it's not that bad because that's probably one of the few reasons I like winter, because none of this stuff ain't, it's quiets down and none of this stuff ain't going on. Then when you get summer, like, people just want to act a fool. Don't know how to act.
They don't. And a lot of it is this whole, and where people go on joking about no homeschool training. You've got no home training.
Mm-hmm.
Parents are so busy wanting to be friends with their kids, they've forgotten to be a parent. You've got parents and kids going out clubbing together. Why? When a teacher calls you up and says that your kid's having issues at school or is bullying at school or anything, my kid won't do that. You must be wrong. What are you doing wrong? I don't know about you, but if the school called up my mom and said that I was acting any kind of way, oh Lord, I had to prove that it weren't me.
Mm-hmm.
You literally were on trial. The teachers were believed before you. Now, I'm not saying there's no bad apples in the school system. We know there is.
Right.
But parents have got to stop thinking their kid is perfect. We hear all the time, oh, this, like with that kid who was arrested for stealing the cars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good kid. He was just led astray. But he's not a bad kid. He stole fucking cars and waved a gun at people.
Right.
Do better.
Parents needs to be parents.
There's time to be friends with your kids when they're grown.
Especially, I hate to say this, but like, if you're like a young parent, you shouldn't be having kids in the first place because you don't know how to act.
But even that's not even the problem. I'm the product of a teenage mom. My mom was 18 when she had me.
But y'all in England,
it doesn't matter. It's a similar thing everywhere when it comes to like teen pregnancies and how they're seen. The fact of it is, if you're a teen person getting pregnant, your life as a teenager stops. It ain't your mom and dad's responsibility to raise your kids. It's yours. So do it. There's plenty of time to become friends with your kids. Our son is now 21. Okay, he'll always be my baby boy. I'm always going to be his mom. But now we do things on a different level with him. We invite him, like we went to the casino for your birthday. We invited him along. We go to different events. We invite him along. As an adult. But he's still my child. And yes, I like him as an adult now. But you've got to have that line. And as a parent, you've also got to know when you're making mistakes. And acknowledge that you made mistakes.
Right. But this is to our leaders and mayor, governor, whoever. Could be all over the United States. Y'all gotta step up. It ain't just like us. We gotta like tell y'all what we want and all that stuff. Cause we've been telling y'all what we want. It's up to y'all to do something about it.
We elect you guys for a reason.
Right. So it's time for y'all to step up. Not just us, but you guys need to start stepping up too. I don't care, Republican, Democrat, Independent, whatever. All y'all gotta work together and step up.
And to the aldermen, you were elected in to represent little districts within the city and within the county. Go out and see what your constituents need in that area. We got a shitload of drug dealers at 2 blocks from us all the fucking time who were dealing on the steps of the church the other week.
Uh-huh.
But you guys won't come around and see that. You guys won't come around and do anything about that. You've shut down all the programs that stopped kids from turning to dealing and everything. You stopped all the after-school programs. You stopped all of the the sports programs. The after-school clubs, all of that lot. You guys are responsible for this bullshit. You guys sort it out as well. We'll do our parts. But we need you guys to do yours.
Like I said, sooner or later, there's probably going to be a certain alderman that's just going to, like, step up and actually do something. Not just, like, waiting on people to say something. Like she said, come down here and look. Go around the area and see what's up.
Bring the freaking TV cameras.
Right.
It's sad. The people who I grew up with in England know what needs to change in our area because of 2 BBC shows that filmed in our area. One of them filmed down the block on 26 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You know? They see what's going on, but our alderman and our mayor and that lot can't see what's in front of them until it reaches downtown. And then they're only concerned about what's going on downtown because they're now worried about their money and their revenue and everything coming in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the mayor keeps going on about how he grew up in the suburb, he grew up in the hood, and he grew up in it. Where were you? Come round and have a look. Where? Come on. Leave behind the desk of your $100,000 a year job and come and have a look. Because you may have got up and been able to walk away from it, but not everybody is afforded that advantage. So
Right.
Get off your ass and come and look.
Like I said, we're just going to leave this here. Like, it's time for not just some people, but the aldermen, mayors, governors, all that to finally step up.
And I will say this. Are you still recording?
Yeah.
And these other groups like Peace for Change Alliance and everything, show up when the cameras aren't rolling. Show up and do something when the cameras aren't on you. And I'm talking to you, Mr. Dent, if you can hear me.
Ouch.
Because you only show up along with others when there's camera crews out there, when you think you can get your name out there. What do you do for the community? Because we've never seen you around here. We didn't even see you around here in the riots. You stayed in Wauwatosa. You stayed on the south side. So where are all of you lot when shit goes down on the north side? And when the cameras aren't rolling? Get off your asses and do something.
Like I said, it's time for y'all to step up.